First of all, sorry for taking a little bit of time to get in here. Had a couple things we needed to go over. Start with give credit to UTSA. UTSA is what we thought they were. Chittimer's really good. Carly Heineman can shoot. None of that stuff is a surprise to us. And they were ready to go from the start. You know, we obviously were not. And got in a big hole. And I thought fought at times to get out of it, but you know, it just took us so long to get going that couldn't make it up.
How disappointing is that? I mean, you're getting back home.
Very.
You're against a team that, you know, has had struggles like you all, so you
Yep.
all are in the same boat, and they came out with more energy.
Very, very. I won't understand. That's what I just can't.
The rebounding aspect, does that just come down to effort and execution? And those, you know, they're athletic, but some of it looked like people were just losing the person they were supposed to get to.
I think that's fair. I mean, I watched it live. I haven't watched it again. But, you know, it was ugly on the glass. It was ugly, you know. They have some, I mean, Chittimer's fantastic. She might be the best athlete in the league. And, you know, so to counter that, we better be physical. We better find her. She's really quick off the floor with her second jump. I mean, she can shoot a layup, miss it, and then spring right back up to the spot she was at when she shot the layup. You know, but I also think it goes back to what you were talking about. I mean, we weren't ready to give the effort that it took to get it done. And I think the disappointing thing for me is our team had really taken stride the last 3 games. We've put together good. We weren't good enough to win on the road, but we fought really hard, and then we're just kind of sloppy at the end. But we brought it, you know, at Charlotte. A place that we haven't played very well. We really brought it at Charlotte. I thought we did the same thing pretty well against Southern Miss, and you know, tonight it was a dud. It was a dud.
How good did y'all feel going in the locker room after as bad the first 16 minutes have been? You're sitting there within a 2-possession game going into the locker room.
I mean, better, but it's, you know, a bunch of threes. We rained him with a bunch of threes, which then you fall in love with that. Our ball movement wasn't very good. You know, we really bogged down into everything had to be a set. You're a little bit easier to guard when it's that way. And, you know, they did a nice job of that. But you can't rely on threes. And, you know, we needed to get a little bit more going inside that we never could, we could never get going. And I thought their post play was good too.
Yeah.
I mean, 23 had a nice game.
Yeah.
And,
is that
they were
something
physical in there, and you know, we were not accordingly.
Is that something you had seen from 23 coming in? I think Hawkins was her name.
No, not really. Not really. But I think that goes to she's long, you know, and if you know, if you're gonna front without any help side, you're gonna make layups, and she did, and that's not what we wanted to do. That's what we did. By golly, there it was. So,
Kristen, for you all, how do you know, I know it's frustrating from a player standpoint. You can sense when you don't have the energy, you know, in a game and you walk away from it. How do you keep this from getting to you and beating you on Saturday?
I think that everybody in this room knows like that Saturday's going to be a lot tougher matchup in general. But I think that at this point we got nowhere to go but up. So, like, we just got to keep our heads that way. Like, this is already in the past. We can't change it now. I mean, we'd all love to, but we're the ones that went out there and put in that effort. So.
Anything else? Thank you.